Ay, perdón. Ay, perdón. Perdón. No hablo más. No te molesto. Nada. Sentai de tentáculos científicos. A ver, acaba de empezar. Esto acaba de empezar. O sea, 36 minutos y empieza con la introducción. Muy bien.
We're almost there.
Casi estamos. Muy bien, James. Parecía que ponía Sevilla. Sevilla.
Stay on board.
This
guy's coming to unload.
Vale. Se le llama Chtuhlu, si hay teléfonos, en fin, recordemos.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Señora Isla Tarde.
Why, thank you.
Muchas gracias por estar aquí.
So, what wind
Qué
brought
bien
you?
todavía por aquí, porque aguardaba.
Does the Hawkins case mean
Viene por
anything
casa
to
de
you?
Hawkins para usted.
A sad
Una triste
story
historia que todos
we would all
podríamos
prefer to
olvidar.
forget. Charles
Welcome to
Hawkins
the
may have been a
Butter.
landlubber, but he was a
Desde que
good
Charles
man.
Hawkins fue un marinero de barco y era un buen hombre.
And his wife,
Y su
Sarah
esposa,
Hawkins.
Sarah Hawkins,
Nice
una
young
joven
woman,
agradable,
and a
además
great
de una
pain to
pintora.
the water
Y no
trip.
trajía lo que pasó.
You know what?
¿Sabe
Go
qué?
have a
Va a
drink at the
pegarse un
stranded
trago a la
whale.
gallina varada.
What you need is a good
Es
pick-me-up.
parte un buen que le
Mitchell may
consejo
not be very
siguiente.
welcoming, but his bar holds a
Probablemente no
surprise
sea la
for
mujer
you.
más solitaria del mundo,
As for
pero
me,
parece
you'll find me
encantador
at
y
the harbor
vendrá
master's
la puerta.
office.
Vale, ya que
If
te
it's the
tengo.
Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Vale,
Understood.
que pregunte por él.
I'm going for a look around the docks.
Cositas. Un objetivo hablar con Fitzroy. ¿No? Ir al bar. A ver cómo lo hablé. A ver con Fitzroy. Vamos a bar a tomar un whiskycito. The Stranded Whale. 1532. La ballena varada. Muy bien. Todo escupitajo ahí, mucha que asco. Toma.
Hey, be careful.
Ten cuidado, que te caes. Ten cuidado que te caes. Ay, cómo fuma. Tiene cara un
Let's get
poco
him
rara.
another drink. He's dry.
Tiene la garganta seca.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I don't have time for all this bravado.
Don't be so high and mighty, sir. We don't like mainland snobs.
I'm here for information, not for a
Venimos con
fight.
información, no
I
de
prefer
pelea.
it that way.
Mejor.
Speak then.
Pues entonces
I
deberé
reserve the right to
deseo
answer or
responderle.
not.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Vaya por Dios. Indagar sobre Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
¿Quién nos cuenta
We all
sobre
knew
ella?
she was famous
Todos
on the
sabíamos que era
mainland
famosa del continente
for her
por sus
paintings.
cuadros.
Never understood why.
Algo que nunca entendí
Then-
por qué. No me gusta ver
I don't
mal
want
de
to
los
speak ill
muertos.
of the dead.
Es que son extraños. No sé mal. No sé hablar mal.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Tanto era su
The way
visión
I
del
see
mundo.
it,
Sino que la verdad
the truth is
es
really a
cuestión
question
de
of point of
punto de
view.
vista.
What do you mean by that?
¿Qué quiere decir
Do
por
you
eso?
still trust the truth after a
¿No crees que
bottle of
la
whiskey?
verdad es una botella de whisky?
Her style made her famous.
¿Cómo
would you
escribiría?
describe it?
¿Tormentoso quizás? Su estilo de...
Tortured.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't
Desde luego,
normal.
al menos a lo mejor fue como
I
un
mean,
niño.
for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we
Cuando
said to
veíamos en
ourselves,
retratos y demás, ¿quién puede pintar esas
who
cosas?
can paint such
¿No
things?
así llegó del mundo?
Is that how she sees the world?
No, amigo.
So they made you feel
Me
uncomfortable.
incomodaba entonces.
You need to see them for
Tengo que
yourself.
verlos ustedes mismos para
Make up
hacerme
your
ese
own
sentido.
mind.
Ver los cuadros que pintaba esta.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak
Lo
ill
mismo
of the
acabo
dead.
de dar.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36,
No está a puerto.
Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
En serio.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Ah,
But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
me voy a la cama. Vale, pero cero. Venga, chao. Buenas noches.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you
Ah,
came
no me
looking for a
dejas
fight in
seguirla.
my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Matas. Entre eso está allá, ¿no?
That'll be all for now.
Muy bien. A ver con Bradley, ¿qué es Bradley?
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Cobarde.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's
¿Dónde
the
está la
proof?
prueba?
We're the proof.
Luego nosotros.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have
No
died of
ayudamos a
hunger in
la comida al hombre.
1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind
La que está
you.
marcada justo
Our
detrás.
grandparents tasted its
Algunos llegaron a
flesh.
probar esa carne.
And it was
Y estaba
delicious.
deliciosa.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You
Desaparecieron las
exhausted the
ballenas.
stocks.
De
You
la
could
forma
say
de
that,
extinguirlas se
yes.
puede decir que
There were
desde luego
fewer and
cada vez
fewer
había
of
menos.
them.
Until the
Fue la
last,
más grande de
the
todas.
biggest.
The one of the
La
miraculous
pesca milagrosa.
catch.
Exactly.
Pescadores.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Good night,
So long.
stranger. So long.
The miraculous catch. Apparently,
La esperanza de la
the
tripulación.
most significant event of the last
De
80
retorno a la
years.
pista de la tripulación de los universos más grandes de que durante veces se contemplaban las altura que durante uno de abordable. Entonces de 100.000 cruces de las primeras bañas sentadas en la otra las guardas. Lo que explica claramente el relativo al kilómetro como la pesca milagrosa. Los vivientes lo ataron como una tremenda de poesía. Mató en cantón diferente de la carne de la altura, animal de la ciudad y sus nuevos beneficios de la selección. De los habitantes para la variedad. Es una parte de ejemplo de las pesqueras, como taller propio de drenaje. Debe poder ponerse en auto con ella a través de cualquier parte de visitarlo en los muelles. What? Qué bien.
Treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
She will do it again, you know.
Oh,
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish?
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have
Hola,
inflicted
buenas.
them.
Hola, Cruz. ¿Qué tal?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
There's nothing for you here either.
But you can stay to
Beatheads.
watch if you want. You can pick up the
Me
pieces.
echa de ahí.
Come on, you bastard.
Me echan de esa zona. Estoy haciendo tareas y me paso por Twitch. ¿Y qué tal? Mira, un farolillo de estos.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has
Los
got to
nombres
say
de los
about this
acuerdos
woman
también,
cat.
claro. Los nombres de la control. Porque no sé.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
¿De qué se trata el juego? Pues de investigar un asesinato.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Hola.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
Sí, es verdad. ¿Esto VR? Ah, pues vaya. Claro.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just... arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Muy bien. ¿Qué pasa, Luigi? Mato.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Estaba por ahí.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned.
Hola,
Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Sí, cazando entidades cósmicas. Sí.
I shall take my leave.
Te escucha muy bajo, lejos. ¿En serio? Sí, un poco bajo se te oye. No he tocado nada. Pero voy a ver aquí un momento los ajustes. A ver. Déjame ver los ajustes un momentito. Mucho más bajo que de costumbre. A ver. Salida de auriculares, puesta a nivel del micrófono. Vale. Aquí. Cuéntanos tu problema. Mejor, ya lo ha subido bastante. Vale, creo que está ya. Continuar. Lo he subido bastante. También es que estoy hablando bajo porque ya es muy tarde y está ahí gente durmiendo y eso, así que
A whale vertebrate.
no es como
If the newspaper clipping in the bar
por
is
la tarde.
true, this bone is a real fossil.
¿Qué tal estamos? Bien. Jugando un juego nuevo. ¿Tú qué tal? Ay, tranquilo. Vamos a abrir esto.
It looks like there's a way in
Es
under
que
this
no puedo
grate.
entrar debajo de la reja. Sí, levantándolo. Pero está un poco... Hay que subir por aquí para subir la rejita. Uy, no sé cómo ha subido por ahí. Un poco raro. Vale.
I could use this old winch to lift the
Podemos
grating,
esta vieja
but
para
it's been
levantar la
completely
carga,
taken to
pero está
bits.
hecho pedazos. ¿Por qué no puedo? Yo creo que te dije antes, siempre me ha gustado tu look. ¿Mi look? ¿Qué look? Que el es buena gente. Mis pintas. Tienes el toque gusto de Gothic. A ver cómo hacemos esto. Lo que aquí no lo puedo usar. Porque está como podrido. Pero me metí en el romance, you know what I mean. Espérate. Ah, ¿dónde estás? No lo encuentro. Aquí está. Hablando de My Chemical Romance. A ver cómo hacemos esto. Vale, cuando está eso, esa señal de abajo, ¿qué quiere decir? Nada, te pillé, ya está. Espérate, ¿qué hacemos cuando hay esa señal ahí? Entrar en 936. Vale, aumento los controles, los ajustes de control del juego, no de controles. Haciendo lo siguiente, luz, que es la anterior, moverse, incluso izquierda. Muchas cosas. Pues macho, me he quedado ahí. Discazo. Tú sabes que hay años que no escucho ese grupo. Fue verte ahora y me acordé. Ya, when I was a young boy, my father took me to see a marching band. Ladybug.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Ahora sí. Ahora es cuando me dices que tienes que ir la colonia de Lady Rebel y éramos todos. La de Lady Rebel la llevé durante mucho tiempo. Ya no tengo porque ya se me gastó. Pero sí, la he usado. Además las dos. Había dos ediciones. Una dorada y una rosita. Y yo utilicé las dos. Sí. Y ahora que ya tengo esto aquí, como bueno, si no me deja usar la palanca. Se me ha quedado esto bloqueado, qué raro. No sé qué es eso, no sé qué es. Pero si ahora no puedo ver la palanca ahora, ¿qué es lo que me falta? Me falta ya algo más. Parece ser. No sé qué es, no sé qué es. ¿El juego ese que... ¿cómo se llamaba? ¿Qué más falta? Vamos a buscar más cosas. Uy, se me quedó pillado el directo, no escuché nada. Mira, es que también se me ha quedado pillado. No, durante un momento. Cabin in the woods, cabin in the woods. Me quedo aquí. Aquí.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Ahora sí.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Pues está roto ya. ¿Qué pasa con Ballet from Valentine? ¿Y ahora qué? Creo que te gusta, ¿no? macho, y ahora no puedo abrir esto. ¿Cómo abro esto? Ahora otra herramienta por aquí para poder abrirla.
Well, well. A
Ah,
little
está ahí.
mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf? That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, Detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Ay, por Dios, que me lo tan.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe.
Ya ver,
Or
ya
maybe
ver,
not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hit them somewhere. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Ay, mira él. Es por esa raíz. ¿Qué tal? Hola, Gorka.
Kat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
¿Juegas en Play 4? Sí, en Play 4. Juego en Play 4.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
¿Te puedo dar mi idea? Es que no suelo jugar sola.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about
¿Qué juego
behind
es
her
este?
back.
Capítulo. Capítulo.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
¿Das miedito final del juego? ¿O cómo está? En teoría este es el miedito. ¿La Play sufre? Bueno, un poquito. ¿Qué pasa, si o qué? ¿No juegas con suscriptores? No. ¿Cómo voy a jugar con suscriptores? Es pesadita, ¿no?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Por un lado, mujer. Es que no entiendo, o sea, no entiendo. Exactamente. ¿Y cómo consigo entrar aquí entonces? Entrar en el almacén. Necesito entrar en el almacén.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's
Por eso
turf.
te preguntaba. Vale.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Pues no. Porque como online solamente juego Overwatch. Pues no. Entra al almacén, pero ¿cómo entra al almacén? Se nos va a quedar la gente sentada ahí. ¿Cómo entramos al almacén?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff
Bueno,
again?
parece maja.
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors
¿Qué te
who
ha pasado
think
ya?
that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses
for their goods.
That's fine.
Qué cortita.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have inflicted them.
You can't understand.
¿Qué episodio es este? ¿Qué episodio es? Pues no se acaba de empezar prácticamente. Prácticamente acaba de empezar. Y yo no sé cómo entrar aquí. Muy bien.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Bueno, algo cortito.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Pues en serio. Yo tampoco oigo a Paco. Espera. Espera, me voy al grupo y vuelvo. Espera. Hola. Sí. Ya está, ya está. Claro.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
¿El qué? No, dime. ¿Quién? ¿Pero a qué te refieres? Que no te he escuchado. Ah, ¿en serio? Ah, sí. Que es muy parecida, ¿no? Es igual, prácticamente.
Well, look who's
Ya.
back.
Did you miss us?
Pues nada, pues se gustará ese tipo, ¿no? ¿No? Claro.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Yep.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Hablo sola. Sí. Sí, so nice.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Ah, pues juega más.
Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Ahí está como... Podemos quedar con más gente.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Encontramos a más personas para hablar. Hablo sola. Hombre, si es que pues juego Animal Crossing y ya está, ¿no? Sí. Juego Animal Crossing y ya está. Pues también, que tienes alguno que otro indie. Eso me extraña. Ahora mismo no sé qué tengo que hacer. ¿Cuál?
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in. I've no idea what it says.
Ya, pero si juegas a uno exactamente, que es largo y te gusta, pues ¿para qué? Ya lo sabemos, ya lo sabemos. Resumido.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
No, aquí no es.
Can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
¿Cuál?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
No, no hay nada nuevo.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Joder, macho.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway.
They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Joder,
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
claro, claro. Claro, es solo curiosidad. No va a pasar nada.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ya.
You again.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
No.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Joder, me has comprado
Let's say
algo.
I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
¿Qué? Te escuchamos, te escuchamos.
You again.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. And they saved Darkwater from famine.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Consigo esto, macho.
Another break?
One of those.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. A whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
¿En serio? Nada, pues sigue tranquilo. Mm. Mm. Ya. Que sí, llevo aquí ya 12 minutos.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Is there anyone
Pues
in
sí.
there? You, don't move.
Ya ves.
Detective Pierce. I told you to
Ujú.
stay away from this
A tope.
warehouse.
Joder. Ujú.
You sent your men away. Bad idea. I see only one
Pues
overweight
sí.
police officer and one hardened veteran.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what
ya
this
ves.
painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we
no.
came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting.
Vale.
I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go
¿Qué
back
tal está,
along this
rico?
trail?
Muy bien.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Sí.
This case
Está
has
en inglés.
nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll
Pero
shut
esta
you
vez
up for
intenta averiguar un
obstruction.
asesinato. ¿Qué le
Officer
pasó a la
Bradley.
señora?
You've finally grown a pair. Too
Voilà,
bad
que
you're too
suena ahí.
fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come
Muy
on,
bien.
keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the
Pues sí,
mansion?
lo puedes poner ahí.
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Tengo una mansión abandonada.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Mansioncita. Capítulo 3. Mira qué bien. Dime. Hola. Qué bien. Pues sí. Mm, mm. Muy bien. Muy bien. No, no, tranquilo. No pasa nada.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion.
Mm,
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Pues sí.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Muy bien. Como un niño, ¿no? Súper romántico. Súper romántico. Ya ves. Sí. Ajá. Jesús. Joder, macho.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Es verdad.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
Ay, no, muy un poco.
Does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Nah, no es nada.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged...
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Sí, ya, tú no lo haces. Claro.
This entrance is still in use.
Ay, joder, quería seguir investigando y justo de la entrada. Vaya chufa. Oiga.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick.
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
Qué feo es.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
O el que guarda la casa de los que se han muerto. Coge su hacha.
What do you think you're doing?
No me deja coger la hacha.
And no baloney.
The police report describes a
No me deja
domestic
coger el hacha.
accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule.
And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my
Joder,
patience
macho.
right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No me deja entrar en la casa.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Bien.
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Me ha dado la llave. Vamos a investigar a qué hay por aquí. Me gusta investigar. A ver qué encontramos. Encontramos alguna pista, algún coleccionable. O no sé. No, ya. Vaya chifa. Pues no hay nada. Vámonos a entrar en la casa. A ver qué nos encontramos en la casa. Exactamente. Entramos.
Shall we enter?
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Let's take a look inside.